Spot the errors. Spotting errors is a common test and forms a part of almost all the important examinations. It requires an awareness of the basic rules of grammar, that is, parts of speech, noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, preposition, subject-verb agreement, form of tense, use of articles, and certain exceptional usages must be clear when dealing with spot the errors. This video is to make the listeners to know the correct usage of English. By spotting the errors and correcting them, one can speak or write English without mistakes. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. Example, he, she, it, they, someone, who, etc. Pronouns can function like nouns. They can be subjects, direct objects, indirect objects, etc. There are many types of pronouns depending how they are used. Personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, relative pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, and indefinite pronouns are the types of pronouns. See the rule. When pronoun is a complement of verb to be, it should be in the nominative case. Nominative words are I, you, he, she, it, they, and who. See the first sentence. If we were here, you would go there. This pronoun is a complement of the verb where, so we must use the nominative case. Instead of her, we must use the nominative case she. If you were she, you would go there is the correct sentence. Next one. If we were them, we would never apologize. Here also instead of them, we should use the nominative case they. Moving on to the next rule. When pronoun is used as object of verb or preposition, it should be in objective case. See the example. Let you and I do it. The pronoun I is used as object of verb. So, instead of this I, we must use the pronoun me. Let you and me do it. They came for her and I. Here also, instead of this I, we must use the pronoun me. The next example, are you going to invite Ravindra and I to your party? This pronoun I is used as object of this preposition to. So, instead of I, me should be used here. Are you going to invite Ravindra and me to your party is correct. Emphatic pronouns, that is myself, yourself, herself, himself, etc. cannot stand alone in a sentence. They need another pronoun. Himself cut his hand. Himself is the emphatic pronoun. It cannot stand alone in a sentence. So, we must use another pronoun he. He himself cut his hand is correct. Next sentence. Ourselves dug our grave. This ourselves is an emphatic pronoun. It cannot stand alone. So we must use this we. We ourselves dug our grave is correct. Raman and myself went to invite him. Myself is reflexive pronoun and is used when you are the object of your own action. Use myself when the person speaking or writing is both the subject of a sentence and its object. Instead of myself, we must use I only. Here, we must use I as it is the subject. Raman and I went to invite him. Myself will come to see you off at the station. Instead of myself, we must use I. I will come to see you off at the station. My wife and myself attended the wedding. Here also, instead of myself, I must be used. So otherwise, preceding to this verb, we must use nominative case and not the reflexive pronoun. You should avail of every chance in life. They enjoyed during summer vacation. Here, enjoyed and avail are used reflexively. So, reflexive pronoun must be used here. This enjoyed is such a special type of verb because what did they enjoyed is not mentioned anywhere in the sentence. So, they thoroughly enjoyed themselves, that is, they enjoyed the food, music, etc. So, in sentences like this, we must use a reflexive pronoun. See, when enjoy is used without an object, then it takes this reflexive pronoun. If there is an object after enjoy, there is no need to use reflexive pronoun here. Keep, stop, turn, qualify, bathe, move, rest and hide are not used reflexively. So the answer is, you should avail yourself of every chance in life. They enjoyed themselves during summer vacation. Yourself and themselves are reflexive pronouns. If the indefinite pronoun one is used in a sentence, it must be used throughout the sentence. This is a rule. One must not think high of himself. Here, this indefinite pronoun one is used. So here also we must use oneself. Instead of himself, oneself must be used. One must not think high of oneself is correct. See the next sentence. One must not reveal his secrets to all. See the indefinite pronoun one is used here. So throughout the sentence we must use one. Instead of his, we must use one's. One must not reveal one's secrets to all is correct. One should be honest to his word in all situations. Here also we are seeing the indefinite pronoun one. So throughout the sentence we must use one. One should be honest to one's word in all situations is correct. A pronoun must agree with the antecedent in person, number and gender. Each of these boys has done their work. Here each represents singular and so we must use singular pronoun only. There is wrong. Each of these boys has done his work is correct. This boys is masculine, so his is used here. If girls is here, we must use the pronoun her. Each of these girls has done her work. So, reiterating the rule again, a pronoun must agree with the antecedent in person, number and gender. In a sentence, if singular pronouns of different persons are used, use second person, third person and then first person. That is 2, 3, 1 order. I, you and he must work together. See in this sentence, all are singular pronouns. I, you and he are singular pronouns of different persons. The time we must keep 2, 3, 1 order in mind. Say I is the first person, you second person, he third person. But what's the rule? 2, 3, 1. Second person, third person, and then first person. So the correct answer is you, he, and I must work together. Second person, third person, and first person. See the next example. I, you, and he should help her. Here also in this sentence, we can see singular pronouns of different persons. So the order must be second person, third person, and then first person. So the answer is you, he, and I should help her. So the rule 2, 3, 1. This second person, third person, and first person in singular pronoun sentence must be in our mind. If plural pronouns of different persons are used, use first person, second person, and then third person. 1, 2, 3 is the order. See plural pronoun sentence. Okay. In the previous slide, we saw singular pronoun sentence. In singular pronoun sentence, the order must be 2, 3, 1. In plural pronoun sentence, the order must be 1, 2, 3. First person, second person, and then third person. See the example. You, they, and we are playing. You, they, and we are plural pronouns. If we see plural pronouns in a sentence, we must use 1, 2, 3 order. First person, second person, and then third person. We, you, and they are playing is correct. Pronoun used after let must be in the objective case. Objective case pronouns are me, you, him, her, it, as, them. So as, her, them, him or objective case pronouns. See the example. Let he go out. Say after let, he is the pronoun used here. But we must not use he. We must use the objective case pronoun him. Let him go out is correct. Let we all solve this problem. So after this let, we must use objective case only. Let we all solve this problem is wrong. Let us solve this problem is correct, or let us all solve this problem. A noun or pronoun given as a gerund must be in possessive case. My, our, you, his, her or possessive cases. See the example. Please pardon he being abusive. Being is a gerund form, so this pronoun he must be in possessive case. Please pardon his being abusive is correct. Instead of he, we must use his being abusive. It was me who was responsible for making all the arrangements. Instead of me, we must write I. It was I who was responsible for making all the arrangements. It's me who have brought you home. Instead of this me, we must write the nominative case I. This me is the objective case pronoun. Objective case pronouns are me, you, him, her, it, as, them. Instead of this objective case pronouns, we must use the nominative case pronoun I here. It is I who have brought you home. Thank you. Thank you for watching.